Hello, International Scale Modeler. Welcome to another At The Bench update. This one today is on my recently started entry to my really good GB that was started on the forum. It's not an SM group build, any road vehicle, car, bike, etc. We had a lot of requests last year when we were picking the GBs and SIGs. Could we do a car build? It didn't get voted on because it's never going to compete with aircraft and armour, sadly. So it didn't get many votes, and a lot of people did seem disappointed by that. So I bought a few car kits recently. I got a few older classic Tamiya ones, etc. And I found this one on eBay with all aftermarket at a good price. So I went out, bought it, and this is where we're at now. So started with the group build. There's quite a lot of people involved. There's some awesome kits being built in it, and I hope to build this for it. So it's Aoshima, I assume that's how you say it, and it's a Lamborghini Aventador LP704. I got the kit, I'll put a picture up, the kit, a big Hobby Design photo etch detail set, another one which I can't remember the name now, this one, I think it's Tuna Models if I remember right, not Tuna's the fish, Tuna as in T-U-N-E-R. Got Tuna Models one, and basically we ended up with a ton of photo etch. Sadly they came with really vague instructions. That's one instruction set for one set, so you get brake discs, mirrors, grills, etc., suspension components which I've used, so you get the metal struts and proper springs as well, mirrors, etc., and then the bigger one which consists of two giant sheets of PE. So this is the Hobby Design one. Obviously I've used a lot of it on the brake discs, etc. We also got metallic decals, so all the logos are in there, the Lamborghini badges, etc., are all in there, so they look absolutely superb. You'll see that on the engine in a minute. We've got the actual Lamborghini badges there as well, which look really good. And then the kit came with not aftermarket, but a PE set from Hobby Design again. So again, we've got two sets of grills for this, both identical, other various parts in there. So I'm going to have some left over. Probably will buy another Lambo kit. So that's the photo etch that came with the Hobby Design. This is what came with the Tuna one. We've got that little bit as well, and also this really nice Lamborghini badge. Now the idea of the Lamborghini badge is you follow these instructions, paint it all black, use the mask to paint the gold, sand off the top to reveal the other gold, and then stick on that piece at last to give you the badge. So nice little touch. We'll have a go doing that when the car's built. But we've got brake discs in here as well, other grills. So again, I've got parts left over, so I will probably buy another Aventador and use them on those. What else do we have? I think that was it. That's what we got with the kit. We did also get a paint. I'm going to grab this quickly. I got a paint colour with it, but I changed my mind because this is my favourite colour. So we got this pearlescent orange with it, which is a great colour. So when I get another one, I will paint it in that colour. But I like the Ithaca, I think it is, Ithaca green. It's a pearlescent, so you got the standard paint, which is this one, and the pearl, sorry about a shot, the pearl to go over the top later as well. So that looks great. So I bought those off Hero Boy, as well as their Zero Paints 2-pack gloss coat clear coat. So this is a nice little system. 3-pack, the hardener, the thinner, and the clear coat itself, which will give a real good effect, as you'll see in a second. So I tested it. You've seen this Mustang body when we were doing the testing for the Iwata RG3. I painted it blue, then it went green, and I sanded it all back the other day. We painted it the pearlescent Ithaca green, and then gave it the 2-pack over the top. Now the body wasn't perfect to begin with. There was a lot of flaws in there because it's been painted 3 times. You can see all the pits and indentations out of it, so I didn't get a flawless body. For some reason the paint on the roof crazed on the last time, not this time. There was a reaction with the old clear coat, so that wasn't perfect, but it gave me an idea of the colour, and obviously you can see that high shine on there, and I've done nothing to that. I didn't even sand between coats, which I always do, clear coating and painting. So with some proper prep we should get a real nice deep shine off this. So that's the colour we're going to do the car. So there is a pearl in there. If you can see where the light catches it, you might see it. But there's a pearlescent coat on there. I'll probably put a little bit more on the finished Lamborghini itself, but the colour, absolutely superb. Came out very, very well indeed. So a lot of aftermarket. We've got window wipers, grills, instrument bezels, number plates, scoops, you name it. There's a lot of aftermarket in there. There was a lot to get done on this to where we are now. It's been a few good days work on it non-stop. Just going to pop that out of the way there. So what we've done so far is we've got all the engine bay together, which I'll show. It's all still loose. There's the cabin. That can come off. Engine bay can come off. What we did first of all was photo etch brake discs and resin calipers. So each one of these, you see the vents in between, and they give the impression of being drilled out as well. Each one of these is 9 parts, those discs, so continuous layers of photo etch like that. So 4 of them to do. So that was a good couple of days work to get those nice and right. And then we got all the components, the suspension, the arms, etc. Then we cleaned up the resin calipers, absolutely beautiful. Painted them yellow. Thought nice contrasting colour between the green and the black wheels, which we'll get to in a sec. And detail painted up the brake discs themselves. They're ceramic discs, so I've painted them in like an off grey black. Not sure it's perfect, but it'll do for me. And then we've got the steering components in there, and the steering actually does work. Well, the wheels move, should say. So that was a chassis. So a couple of days work there. I then started on the engine, which I put all together last night. So it's all in there, right down the bottom, you can see it. So the actual engine bay itself, I painted in Humbrol metal coat, gave it a buff up to give a rough look to it, because the real car, it's a heat resistant material in there. The engine bay was painted in a couple of different shades of alclad metal. We picked out the rocker covers in like a gunmetal black. Picked out all the bolts, which you can just see down the back there. Then the suspension arms, cut the kit part off. These are real metal with real springs in there as well, which you cut to size. I was going to paint them yellow, but I didn't. I left them black just so all the engine stayed looking the same. And then we got the top intake cover on top, which looks absolutely brilliant. So again, we painted flat black. Well, that is actually alclad primer. Then there's a rough texture on the actual covers themselves. So I used Mr. Hobby it must be 343. I've not got it to hand, unfortunately, which is soot, and it's a textured paint. So there's little tiny bits of texture in there, and it gave like a rough plasticky look. If you can see it, I don't know if you can. It's a different texture to the rest, so that came out really well. Nice carbon effect decal in the middle. It is down perfectly. Those little indentations are all in there. Then we had a nice metallic decal out that set I showed you before, and again another nice metallic decal each side for the Lamborghini logo. Now I do have those in metal as well on that tuner detail set, but I thought use on this, we'll save that for next time doing another one. So that was all glued in place. We've got the hoses in. I know there's a join there. These have been painted in like a grey rubber black, but the engine cover covers that and you can't see it. So looking at the real thing, it looks quite well. It's not a bad finish at all, so quite happy with that. And it slots right onto the back of the chassis with ease. Last night I got started on the interior, so this is Badger primered. It actually does give quite a good, I might even leave it as the colour of the carpets and etc in there, or I was thinking of spraying it with that textured paint again to give it a rough look, like it looks like carpet. I might do that actually, so that's a maybe. We've got the dashboard, the seats, etc. So the dashboard is going to stay that colour. That's Badger primer, and it is almost perfect colour for this. We've got a instrument panel decal, and then a photo etch bezel to go around it. I've got to pick out all the switches, the vents, etc. on that, so that's my job for today. Later on, we've got the centre console. This needs to be masked, because all along that side I'm going to do it in the Ithaca green all the way along, because it's painted on the real car like that. The colours picked out. Centre console's in like an off not an off, like a dull aluminium. And then we've got all the switches, the screen, there's a decal for the screen on there, all to pick out, so that's going to take quite a bit of work. Got the steering column with the shifters on. They're photo etch. I cut off the plastic ones, and we've got photo etch shifters on there, so again, very nice. And the seats, beautiful seats. So I'll probably paint these, and I don't know, it's said to leave, and that's Badger Prime, and it does look quite good. The centre we picked out in the green again, so they're really going to be vibrant and really going to stand out. So that's the interior. We've got wheels. A bit of a dilemma of the wheels. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to just go gloss black, so I've gone flat black. So primed in Alcalad micro filler black primer, and then Mr. Hobby flat black, and then dual coated to seal it in. There's a Lamborghini logo to go in the middle. It's a decal. The tyres are on and ready to go. And what I think with the yellow discs, yellow calipers, this green body, that matte effect is gonna look quite good against the high gloss. That's the plan anyway. It might look crap. We shall see, but they're an easy fix if I don't like them anyway. So I probably won't put the decal on until I'm happy with the colour, just in case we need to lose it. So there's the wheels, so they're all ready to go, hopefully. Last night again I started on the body. It was up till 2 AM doing this, cutting various parts off, gluing bits on. So you got the rear engine bay, which is a nice big part to go in this. So we're going to get everything glued on that needs gluing in place for spraying, because I want to spray it all together. We'll give it a go over some real nice, probably don't know, might just use the 2,500 grit paper I've got, because it is good body. There's no seams on it anywhere. I tied up any rough edges, and other than that we're looking great. So yeah, we've got the doors which don't get attached on, so I'll probably just temporarily affix those in place, and we'll sort those out later. And that's it really. So more bodywork to do, more the interior to do, and then we can get it to spray, because I want to get it painted up and leave it. This has been painted for probably about a week now, and it was a bit soft at first, but I can literally, if I get my finger in there, I can get the paint off. But if I just scratch normally, it doesn't even leave a mark. It's a tough finish, really is. I've got to really dig my nail in to do that. But that's dried now over a good week, and unless I really put my nail in, there's no mark there. So I won't be able to touch it and pick it up without worrying about putting marks on it. So there you go. So that's the Lamborghini. So another at the bench. We've got the Sofa, the Thunder Flash, and the Aventador, and we'll have another video on the Minion up pretty soon as well. So busy with the videos. The next video you see will probably be the Thunder Flash, another one on that. Then hopefully we can pick up on that Sofa, get that paintwork tidied up, because it's painted now. In fact, I'll show it you very quickly, because I didn't show it in the update, and when I come back again it might look different. Show it very quickly. So there it goes. That's the paintwork as is. It looks horrible because it's all neat and clean, but we need to get it all faded up. I've got a little special paint set to try, but we'll get that sorted for the next video next time. Other than that, we're still plodding on. I'll get back to the Hind and the MiG-21 at some point as well. So very busy modelling at the minute and making videos. So hopefully you guys still enjoy them. If you've got any suggestions about the videos, please let me know. Is there anything I could improve on, or anything you'd like to see, just let me know and we'll try and sort it out. So there you go. That's it. So not much more to say. So that's it for today. I'll catch you around, and I'll see you in the next update. So catch you around, see you soon. Bye bye.